my breathing. It's so nice, it's like a blanket on my life.
Hey, this is the 3-Minute Book Club, and so I appreciate that you would join me and take the time out. And this is episode 15, where I'm in the process of working my way through telling you my favorite books. And I talked about 4 of those last time. I'll talk about a few more here, and eventually I'll work my way through the whole top shelf. The first one that I'll talk about is The Devil in the White City by Erik Larson. I like Erik Larson. This is my favorite Erik Larson book. The Devil in the White City is about the 1893 World's Fair in Chicago, where the first time a Ferris wheel was used, and the simultaneous use of the World's Fair audience for serial killings. A serial killer was preying on people at that, and this is the simultaneous telling of both of those stories. Devil in the White City by Erik Larson. A thick book, sort of, but in historical, I'd call it very accurate historical, a little bit fiction, but mostly non-fiction. It's a strange way to talk about a book, but definitely top shelf for me. Barbera Kingsolver, the Poisonwood Bible. I've already talked about Barbera Kingsolver in this new bringing back of the 3-Minute Book Club. Poisonwood Bible is probably maybe my second favorite Barbera Kingsolver book. 1986 is by William Dicey, and that is a year story of apartheid in South Africa, which you'll be like, oh, how can that be that great? How can that be top shelf? It's just readable. It's historical fiction. It told me about something I didn't know a lot about before I read the book, and it moves month to month through the year 1986. So January, February, March. Every month has a chapter, and it's a readable. It reads like a novel, but talked about something I'd always heard but didn't know much about. 1986 by William Dicey. That title's taking off of 1984 clearly, and is a little adaptation of that. Lord of the Rings by J.R.R. Tolkien. I've read that 2-3 times. That would, if I had a top shelf, that one would be on it. It's obviously a classic and top book. Fight Club by Chuck Palahniuk is a book I enjoyed reading. I think that might have been the movie where I saw the movie, or I heard people talking about it first. It's sort of an allegory for life in the world that we live in. It seems on the surface to be about men and fighting, but I think it's about a lot more than that. And so Chuck Palahniuk, and I'll do one more today, and that's Confederacy of Dunces, which I've talked about in this so many times. Top shelf book, funny, maybe the best character in a book ever, and then a real tragedy from that author. And I think that's a Pulitzer or Man Booker, I think a Pulitzer winner, and I think that was published in like the 80s or so. All right, so that's another episode here where I'm working my way through my top shelf of books. All right, do a couple more of those. Thanks for joining me. See you soon.